Hello creatives, how are we doing? In this section of our tutorial, I'm going to be explaining a step-by-step guideline on how I was able to create this birthday flyer design. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. So this is the flyer design we are going to be creating, and I'm going to be taking us on the procedure. I'm going to be breaking it down on how I was able to achieve this very birthday flyer design. All right, so the first thing I will do here, the first thing I did here is to create a solid background, and the solid background I created here was black. I added a pattern. To this very design. Now this pattern I added, you can download the pattern, or you can, okay, at the end of the tutorial, you check out the description panel, you see where I uploaded the pattern I used. But let me show you the original pattern that was used here, and how I was able to achieve that very color. Okay, so this is the pattern I used here. I'm going to increase it. So what I did there was to remove the purple background. The purple background on the purple background was what I did here. So I'm going to use my color range. I'm going to use my color range to remove it. So I'll click on select, click on color range, turn on my cap locks to be able to pick out the exact color I wanted. So look at this purple color. So I'll click on this purple color, click OK, and then click on add layer mask. I've already maxed out the purple color, but this is not what I imagine. So I'm going to press Ctrl I to invert. Once I've already inverted it, I'll change the color. I'll go to my panel, click on color layout, select the white color, just click OK. So this is how we're able to achieve this very design, or this very pattern we are making use of. So the next thing I did here was to add my top paper. This is the top paper here. So I added a top paper, took it to the edge of the design and leave it there. I added another top paper again. It was the same top paper, but this time around I had to duplicate and rotate the top paper. I added another. This is the same top paper I used. I used the same top paper. I just duplicated and then take it below. The next thing I did here was to create this effect, this scatter effect. So how did I create this? It's just a normal text effect. It's just a normal text effect. So let me show us how I was able. This is the text effect here. So what I did was I went to filter, went to distort, and selected ripple. And I selected ripple. It was how I was able to get this very effect. So next thing I did here was I created I added a new layer mask. I created a new layer mask, then use my brush tool to create a white background. Now why did I do this? I did this so that when I'm going to put text, when I'll finally put text at the end of the design, or during the course of the design, the text will be able to show. So another thing I did here was to add, this is the image, the one I used at the background. But if you observe something at the image, you discover that the image is not like the normal image. Okay, this is the original outlook of the image. So I did something here, and what I did here was I went to my filter, selected my filter gallery. Once my filter gallery opened, the option I selected there was cutout. I selected cutout. It was what I did that to get that very effect on his or on the picture. So this is it here. This is it. So After that, I did something else again to the image, that is adding a threshold. This is it. So this is how was I able to add this threshold? Okay, so I came to my adjustment layer. I clicked on my adjustment layer. If you look beneath it, you will see threshold. So I clicked on threshold. I will max it. It's already maxed. So I'm going to bring it down depending on what I actually want at this point in time. So I'm going to bring it down till I get what I want. Okay. So I have 37 here, but let me see what we made use of in our, okay, 37, right? Yes. So that was how I was able to create that this very effect on his picture. So the next thing I did here, I added the text. Remember I told you why I added, let me turn off this let me turn off this. I see that the text is not showing, so for contrast sake I added this for the sake of contrast. This is a normal text. Next thing I did here was, okay, so this is the shadow of the chair or the image that was later used. So these are just shadow. This is another text again. This is a shape where I included his name, Kata Studio. This is a text, happy birthday text. So this is the image here. And then after everything I created an invisible stamp layer mask, take the overall design to camera raw filter, enhanced it, and then color graded. At the end of it, we had something like this. So I hope you find this tutorial useful.